was really angled, I'd swing it back straight. Other way, other way. Wipe through this cable to get too tight, but I want to move back and bring more forward.
All right.
You engage your lines.
I'm off by 3, it says.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm telling you. So now you need to be straight to the trailer.
Okay. Nice and tight all over again, pretty much. Yep.
Now you're going to have slightly bit of the opposite problem, which is okay. It's a long trailer. So notice how you have a lot more cable off the blue than you do the white.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So before you had too much cable to white and not enough to blue. You can overcome it. The length of the trailer has a lot to do with it. So what I would do is let's get a little tension on white.
Want me to just level the trailer out?
Yeah, so let's get some cable on white. That's probably good there. Now let's bring a little to blue, and you'll notice it's going to dip white down a little bit while you do it. So, yeah, just do blue.
Yep. So all it is pulling it the blue closer.
So bring a little bit out on white, a little bit in on blue.
Yep.
Alright, boom up. Alright, now bring white out a little bit. You're adjusting your angle now. Come to you. Now let's boom out a little bit. Remember while you boom out. Okay, that's good. Take white out. Basically what we're doing right now is he's just getting itself level to the truck. You just got to be aware of it.
So what? I'm just going to keep... If I boom out again, I can actually get it off.
Yeah, it only seems weird because we're on a surface right now. If there was nothing, we were just this high up, it would just be a wonky trailer left or right. It's not going to go anywhere. But so I'll bring a little bit. You're pretty straight to it now, to be honest. Let's go in on blue. Okay, out on white. All right, good. Boom up. Okay, go in on white a little bit. right, boom up, you're about to be free. So just be aware now when it comes up in the air, it's going to teeter totter to where it wants to be. Go ahead and keep it up a little bit. All right, cool. Just hold on to it there. We'll have it back into it. No problem. You good?
Yeah.
You're spreading the load like that, it's, no matter what you do, the load's going to want to be centered to the ship no matter what you do. So now, once he pulls out from underneath it, all you could do just to kind of, you know, get your reference back to like what we've been doing here, is you could take a little bit out of white, a little bit out of blue, and you can notice how to level itself back out.
Okay.
You know, we're not doing a straight uplift. That's the difference. If you do a straight uplift, it'll just go to where you want it to go. We're pulling this way, we're pulling this way. So what we're doing, we're not actually lifting up, we're pulling tension.
Yeah,
this
you're
way.
doing two angles at once.
There's not tension up, there's tension sideways. So like right now, I think I want to say we have enough. Let me take a peek. We could have more than enough space to go back to the truck. So always be aware of that. But this is actually a good little learning lesson right here. So stand right here and just boom down. And watch, as you boom down, it doesn't necessarily come down on a straight plane right here. But just because you are booming down, notice the trailer is moving out.
Yeah.
So that's why when it comes to setting these things and being a crane, it's a lot different. And that's why you always want to, if you're being a crane, you kind of want to put your boom where your boom needs to be, so you can just do cable stuff.
Okay.
Because cabling in and cabling out is the only thing you can do to keep it dead on the same plane. You know what I mean? Because technically the trailer was right here, and now you're off the trailer.
Yeah, now it's moving.
So like booming down also booms it out. So now stop where you're at here. Now take a look, come over here, start cabling out. And you'll notice you cable out on one side and it lowers the other, cable out on the other side, and it's not necessarily even every time.
Got you.
So there's a lot of different angles to it and stuff. And most people just be like, oh, boom up, boom in, and it's not that easy.
Yeah.
When you're trying to be Alright, left white out. White. Bring white out. Mike, white out. Are you going to bring it back? Lock in or no? Back up, back up. Try to get straight out. All right, yeah, now cable out.
Yeah.
Notice how not only is the boom, your cable dead in the center of the trailer.
Yep.
You know, and now also, if I had to tuck them up that way, you can get the movement. So then come stand right here and take a look. This is where centered is.
Okay.
Because you just had it up in the air. You're good. This is where centered is because you just had it up in the air. You know what I mean? You were able to level it. This is technically centered. It doesn't look centered. And it's hard to remember the spot. So just behind basically that light is typically where center where the trailer sets to go up. But it doesn't mean that next trailer is the exact trailer. Same trailer, you know what I mean? They're all a little different. So you just have to be mindful of that. So that's probably good. That's probably more than enough height. So what we'll do is when we bring it back in, we're gonna want, you know, roughly that. Otherwise, we're just going to compete with the same game again. It's going to be a little different because we can go higher up in the air this time.
Yeah.
Because it's a lower trailer, we have more height.
Yep. So
this time we'll use a little bit more boom height, and you'll notice the cables.
Okay.
You know? Basically, when you're trying to keep something like precise, cabling in and cabling out is technically the only thing that moves it.
Okay.
Booming up and down from here because you're not right above it. You know what I mean? You're not picking up straight. It's booming up from over there. It's angled. So when you cable in and cable out, you're keeping it right here.
Okay.
Just the same when you boom out, it's going to move it this way, but you're not lengthening your cables. Your cables are still the same length.
Yeah,
you're creating a longer lever.
It's just like when I'm doing the undeckings for the tractors. I mean, if I boom up, it comes out.
And that one's a lot quicker to see. Was right there. And the guy trying to shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, it's a lot quicker to notice that.
I've noticed when if the bolts on the tractors are still tight and when he pops it, it actually wants to jolt forward.
Where it wants to go, right. Yeah, because you might be a little ahead of it, you might be a little behind it. You have to remember where the tension's going to be on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that thing, when the trailer broke loose tension, it went to where it wanted to go.
Yeah.
Once those tires are off, it kind of goes where it lays. So let's, since we'll start fresh right now, why don't you rotate so we're about to
Oh, yeah.
But doesn't always work correctly.
Okay.
Actually, never got to see. I've done a boom extension working correctly. So I mean, in this case, we're one parts of line because we only have line. It's not how many lines; it's parts of line.
Okay.
So we have one part of line. We are using two. If we had a snatch block, that would be a 2 parts of line.
Yeah.
So technically here, 2 parts. 2 pieces of line are coming down. We put down a snatch block on each one. Now we have 4.
Yeah, because now you're doubling your line.
Right. And I mean, this thing will go all the way up to, I think, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
So shit.
Yeah. But I mean, it also says right now we're at 6% capacity. We have nothing on.
I guess. So it goes up to 8.
Oh, you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got to remember you double it. So basically, you can run each main line in a 4-part section.
Yeah.
So let's. You might have to boom off the clear. I don't think so, but you want to move.
Yep. Needs to be more on your side, or?
Yeah, I need a little bit.
Oh, there. It should be even. I just went over the pin. Yep.
You know, right? So, in my opinion, what I would do is instead of moving in, I would move up until it's level, because then that's going to give you more room to play with cables.
Okay.
So you don't have to do the same game.
Yeah, because I went back down with it and then I free spooled it just in case.
Move up so your shift head is centered to where you want to be.
Okay.
Now, if you ever have to choose to be a little bit further out or a little further in, I always choose to be a little further out. That way when you pick things up, it swings away rather than in.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd rather have this thing swing out this way than come back and swing.
So should I just push out then?
No, I'd say you're fine now.
Okay.
You need to do a little bit further past what you need to be. As you pick it up, it's going to bring it away.
Okay.
Go ahead and set the cables on the So now on this one, we just have to be aware of the bulkhead that's sitting on the trailer, obviously,
Yep.
and this one's more solid bulkhead, and he's the hookup. So I'd say you're going to be pretty fine anyway. We're basically where we used to be before, so go ahead and cable yourself in, either or. Just watch it as it slides around. I would probably favor a little bit of white first to get it level, and then play with it, you know. Going in with blue right now?
Yep.
Okay, go in with blue and let's bring white out a little bit. Just be cautious because I have it right up front.
Oh, we're good. Oh.
So now let's boom up a little bit because you kind of have it where you want it to. Ta-da, you're airborne. You're good. Go up, boom up a little bit more just so we'll make it clear. All you, buddy, you're good. Okay, what do you do the second one was? When you're...
Yeah. I think it also helps because that the front plate on the trailer is on there.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit more weight on it.
A little bit different, you know what I mean? So, I mean, a good rule of thumb is, so since we have this thing up in the air, walk over here and take a look at it. If you were to rotate right now, which don't because he wants it back underneath it, but keep in mind when you rotate, it's going to bring it around the corner and it's going to bring it really close to your tailboard, to your outrigger. You know, those are just things to keep in mind when you're doing rotating stuff. You know what I mean? Because just because you're rotating, it's not going to stay the same amount away from the truck.
Yeah,
the whole time.
it's going to start moving towards you.
Move, you know, so little things to keep in mind. So from this point, you know, boom down, cable out, whatever you want to do. And then he'll probably want to get back underneath it again.
Yeah, it's much easier to use this without gloves on.
Yeah, that's why.
Because when you're...
That's why I have these gloves. These are the only gloves, like I wear this in the wintertime because they are very thin. They're not that warm. They are insulated, but the only gloves I use when I work with that.
Yeah, I mean, because like, you're like, use a swing, boom. So once I have my 5 fingers on there, you know, I memorize exactly which ones I need to touch.
Right, exactly. But when you lose feeling when you have gloves on. So, and then also your gloves can be wide at the end and you end up touching
and it feels like you're actually touching the wrong one, and then you got to take a look at it.
Yeah, and then you're looking at your remote, you're looking at your truck, looking at the load, and you got to do a lot of that, you know, so it's just things to keep in mind. Dragging it there now.
Hey, bud.
We don't run it over.
Too far. Hey, you gotta go that way. Or
you boom
me?
Up, cable in a little bit.
It's okay, guys.
So,
I think that's because I must have got the gate. Just
okay, you want me to put the legs down, or what do you want to do? You're on top of the plate. You want to just set it down, or what do you want? Okay, legs down. Legs down. I must put it. I need this to come down. Okay.
other side. All done. Great day for a training day for me. This is my next step right here. This is what I plan on doing when I'm going to get the chance to. But today was a good training day. I was able to undeck trailers by myself pretty much. Always a great day at Suburban.